Blue Lock Chapter 353 has been released. In this chapter, we see more of the England's new Gen World 11 player. England's match is very close. Isagi gives a great speech to motivate his friends. But to find out more, you'll have to wait, because this chapter holds many surprises, so get ready. Okay, the chapter, titled The Super Dark Horse, begins where we left off. Teddy still has the ball, while Nanasi says, "What's with this guy?" Then Nanasi says Teddy's name and realizes that he is the newest member of the new generation World 11. After that, we see Teddy rushing towards Nanasi and Reichi, asking them if ego doesn't get in the way of living. After evading both Nanasi and Reichi, he continues, saying that ego causes conflicts with others and painful comparisons. Reichi looks back, shocked, and says that this guy's dribbling is so irregular that he has no idea what he'll do next. Teddy stops and tells them that's why a worthless puppet like him isn't suited to living as an egotist. Then he looks to them and says, how many more does he need to get past before they give up? But at that moment, we see Isagi Yuchi and Hitoshi Rin arriving directly behind Teddy. Isagi says they came over to see what's up, while Rin asks which team's idiots vermin slipped in here. Isagi then says that if they can steal the ball from him, he'll get out of here, right? Rin says sarcastically, we'll play with you, so bring it, you worthless puppet. Chijiri, Nanasi, and Ryu are shocked when they see this. Then Teddy looks behind him and says, jolly good it is. The three then begin rushing towards each other. As soon as Rin reaches him, extending his hand, Teddy dodges him to the left, preventing him from touching him. At the same time, Isagi rushes from behind Rin, trying to stop Teddy by sliding in. But Teddy jumps over him with complete ease. Then we see Rin grabbing Teddy by his jacket, while Teddy looks at him and tells him that this is not allowed. Rin tells him that he doesn't care. Then Rin grabs Teddy, trying to throw him to the ground, calling him very lukewarm. But Teddy reverses the movement while balancing on Rin's shoulder, then places his hand on Rin's head while controlling the ball in the air. Teddy then tells Rin that you egotists sure are barbaric, and that he never wants to be like them. But suddenly, Isagi appears, activating his metavision ability, and snatches the ball from Teddy, saying, what a coincidence, you egoless weirdo. He also doesn't want to be like him. While Bachiro applauds the objection, Teddy looks at Isagi, asking, who is he? Isagi says he's Blue Lock's Isagi Yuchi. Then Teddy says he's C. So then, without Blue Lock, he'd just be Isagi Yuchi, right? This leaves Isagi confused. Then Teddy waves his hand as he walks away, saying he's just a puppet who will die to give England a World Cup victory. Isagi looks at him silently. Teddy repeats that he's a puppet and then tells them he'll see them tomorrow. After he left, everyone began to voice their thoughts. Ichigiri asked what the hell is with this guy. Otoya says he is a freak, while Ryu said his skills are style. Then Karasu explained that they could only stop him by breaking the rules, and that he believed his dribbling was the key to England's strategy. Hiyori remarked that he was seriously unreal, and that it seemed none of them could stop him one-on-one. Aiku then asked everyone to calm down, explaining that it was his plan to come here and plant that doubt in their minds. Then he smiled and said that they resorted to this proves England is just that desperate to win. Isagi agreed with him, reminding them that if they didn't win this battle, it would be all over for them, and their lives were riding on this, the ultimate battle. Then Isagi asks them, isn't this the situation that helped their egos evolve and get stronger? While everyone listens, Isagi tells them he was wondering why they ended up so scattered in the match against France. Was it because they doubted their ability to be the world's best like Ego said? He then points out that France was crazy strong, and their individual skills weren't quite up to snuff, and said the biggest problem was that they tricked themselves into thinking they were the strongest, and that the world revolved around them. Hiyori agrees with him. While Chijiri mentions the popularity they got from the Blue Lock TV, Isagi agreed, saying they were the center of attention among U20 teams before the World Cup even started. And after that overwhelming victory against Nigeria, they lost their balance. Next, we see Isagi standing alone with the Japanese flag behind him, saying that Japan was never considered a favorite to win, and they weren't the birthplace of soccer like England, or a soccer superpower like Brazil. Reichi and Rin listen to Isagi, who continues, saying that their soccer history is fairly brief and most of that history is yet to be written. Plus, when it comes to all of them gathered here, in Blue Lock none of them were the sort of elite players who could have gone to play overseas. They were a bunch of outcasts and failures who did things their own way. Then he smiles and says, let's quit fooling ourselves. This team isn't the center of the world, and they came together in an insane place in the corner of the world, and evolved with twisted fanaticism. Isagi then tells them that Blue Lock is a super dark horse who will devour the world. Chijiri laughs and says that thinking this way definitely gets him fired up. And Aiku smiles too, saying that this team has become fragmented, so they need a unified mindset. Isagi agrees, saying that with this in mind, they can still have their own vision of the world's best. As Bachira smiles, Isagi appears with his aura and chains surrounding him, saying, "Let's dream the same dream, you egotist." In the end, we see that there are only 24 hours left until the match against England. And that's the end of the chapter. Honestly, this chapter is amazing. I want to know your opinion. Do you think Japan will be able to beat England? Or will England prevail? Also, what do you think of Teddy Knight's character? Anyway, if you like Blue Lock and similar videos, I suggest you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to leave a comment and a like. Also, if you want to see another video of mine, please watch the one that will appear at the end. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.